The state of North Carolina is launching a survey hoping to direct disaster relief funds where they'll make the biggest impact. The survey is being conducted by the NC Department of Commerce along with the Asheville Buncombe Chamber of Commerce, focusing on business and economic development. The goal, to target disaster relief funds as effectively as possible in the 15 counties of western North Carolina.
We don't want to spend money on something that doesn't work. So a big part of what these survey and study results show us is where the real needs are geographically, business sector, and within the business, so that we hopefully are spending those taxpayer dollars more effectively.
Now, that survey is live right now. We'll have details on how you can access it in just a moment. But first, I want to welcome Director of Economic Development for Asheville Buncombe County, Clark Duncan. Thank you for being with us, Clark.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about the survey. How broad is it, and why is that important?
Listen, this is the first of its kind regional business impact survey after the storm, looking to assess impacts on employment, revenue, operational status, property, and most importantly, assessing the needs of business, as you said, across the entire 15-county region of the West.
Right, and the first one that measures the result, really, of Helene, how it's affected it.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I'm curious, what kind of information are you looking for, and what are you hoping to gain from that?
Well, most importantly, I think we know we need data to inform decision-making that's happening in our city and county governments, the General Assembly, in the administration, and at the federal level. And data is incredibly hard to come by in times of crisis. So I think this data is something we've been working towards for a long time.
So once you get that data, the information, what do you want to do with it?
Gosh, we know it's going to inform recovery strategies. It's going to inform relief strategies for the next probably 2 to 5 years. But we also see it having vast impact on business associations and lenders and home builders that will be by our side in recovery.
So maybe places that need more support will be more likely to get it?
Ideally, yes. Whether you are a small business or multinational, whether you are open, struggling, or sadly have closed your doors, it's really important that you take this survey so your voice is heard. Okay, so on that note, if you want to make sure your voice is heard and you're more likely to direct funds in your direction, go to the survey, right? How do you do that? All right, there should be a QR code that we'll show here today. It will take no more than 10 minutes, and there's no identifying information required. What we're trying to do is speak with one voice for business and one voice for Western North Carolina, and that's one way we know we can be more impactful with our elected leadership.
Well, lastly, is there a timeline for this? The survey is out there right now. When are you supposed to get the results and maybe put this into action?
Yeah. So this survey has been open for several weeks. We're going to keep it open through March the 5th. What's interesting is we're going to run it again approximately on the anniversary of the storm, and probably next year as well. I think there are two key audiences, not just current elected leaders, but also for our research team to understand how this storm will impact the trajectory of the economy of Western North Carolina for the years to come.
All right, so if you want to make a difference, you want to make sure that you're on their radar, so to speak, and make a difference in how economic development plays out here in Western North Carolina, take the survey. We'll have all that information for you right here on the screen in a second. You'll be able to check out our QR code or go to our website at WLOS.com. Once there, you'll see a link to this and check it out for yourself. Thank you, Clark.